अच्छी है बंदे अच्छे हैं बंदे अच्छे हैं
Hello, everyone, and welcome yet again to a brand new season of Life Influencers Bande Achhe Hai, the platform that celebrates a noble job done by extraordinary humans in the life insurance fraternity. These are individuals who have sacrificed their own time, who have given up social meetings only to ensure others' lives. These are people like you and me, but what makes them different is their way of thinking, believing, and making it happen. This season of Life Influencers brings a whole new bunch of game changers, path leaders, and innovators from the life insurance industry. I'm your host, Nisha Shetty, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be joined by some extraordinary guests who will be sharing their inspiring stories and valuable insights with us. And today, we have one such influencer, our life influencer. With over 21 years of industry experience and a master's degree in English and computer, an extroverted, spiritual, and fashion loving individual. With a list of achievements including 18 times Star Club winner, 3 times PC winner, 4 times TOT winner, 8 times COT winner, 9 times MDRT winner, and an impressive 9 times lifetime MDRT Arch winner. A caring person who loves her family and also enjoys reading, dancing, and practicing yoga. Now, I am not letting out a lot because let's hear it from the inspirer herself. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Mrs. Punita Gupta.
Thank you so much for such an amazing introduction. I'm really overwhelmed listening to this.
Mrs. Gupta, it is a pleasure to have you here today. Let's start with the very first segment that we've planned for you, Mrs. Gupta, which is early life, family, and growing up. So, first, tell us from the point of view of a baby Punita, a time with your parents. What was it like back then?
Okay, I'm the fourth child of my parents, fourth girl child. And but for my parents, I am the most loving and most pampered child. I was very naughty since childhood. My sisters used to love me a lot, and still they love me a lot. And I'm most near to my father. My father was the one who actually 80% did my upbringing. 80% goes to him. I was like more like a tomboy girl, but yes, 20% goes to my mother. So all her fashion sense, everything comes from my mother too. But I've been very bold as a child. I never had a girl as a friend. I always had boys as a friend. I used to play gilli danda, everything with the boy children all around my colony. So my childhood was very, very naughty, very, very mischievous. I really enjoyed my childhood.
That is so nice. And it is so good that you had elements of both being a tomboy and yet be the classy, pretty girl. Please tell us what values have you learned in your early childhood and what values you grew with to have excelled in the due course of your life journey.
Okay, my father was very patient and very spiritual person again. The best thing which he taught me is to be an independent female. My father, since our college days, he started telling us that you have to find the first job so that you can be independent in whole of your life.
Moving forward, now you already said that you were a naughty kid, okay? So clearly you were naughty at home, but were you naughty in school as well? So what kind of a student were you? Were you geeky or were you studious? Were you notorious or a blend of everything?
I was blend of everything. Like my three sisters, they're very intelligent. I
Mhm.
was never good in my academics because I told you I was a pampered child. So my father used to wake me up and send me to the school.
So now that the academics are covered, let's deep dive into the better half moment. Please tell us, when did you meet Mr. Arun Gupta?
Okay. So I met Arun in a picnic with a
Oh.
common friend. Ours is a love marriage. So again, it's a story. It was a picnic day, and one of my friend was teasing one of the classmates. So I went there. I told you that I was a tomboy
Yeah.
kind of a person, also from inside me. So I straight away went there and slapped that boy. And Arun was so much impressed. He said, "This girl is very bold." So this is how we met.
Please tell us, what does spirituality mean to you?
See, spirituality means to me about four words. It is not about praying to God. I know that there's a superpower. I'm a strong believer of Sai Baba. So I believe a lot on him. But for me, it is love. Giving love to whosoever has life in it, whether it's a plant, it's a dog, or it's a bird, it's a human being. Second thing, what I feel is a kindness. Be kind with everyone. Don't do torture to people. Be kind in your thoughts also. You should understand the pain what other person is going through. You should actually feel that pain. It is not that you should make laugh or you should do some other words behind that person's back. Then the most important what I see in spirituality is a forgiveness. One should always forgive whatever wrong thing anybody has done with us.
So now let's move on to our next segment, which is pursuit of happiness. So very first question is, how did your journey start with life insurance?
So as I told you that I was a homemaker for 8 years, strong 8 years. Then I just walked down to Videocon Towers and I asked them that what is their insurance is offering. So there was one manager sitting and he told me kajols don't sell.
Ah,
So he's no more in the system. So I was like, never mind. Kajol don't sell, but Kajol can sell. So it is like I started my journey from there. I do remember those words, but that was being a motivating factor for me. So I don't want to let it go. And because it is not about your facial beauty that you cannot do that. It is about yourself, and you should always carry a challenge to do something new in your life. So I know I was from a computer background. Selling was a new skill for me, but yes, anybody can do it after doing some skill. So I just entered into Videocon Tower. I took that exam of IRDA and I started working with ICICI from 2002, January 22.
that is so nice. Now, moving forward, since you've had such a beautiful, wonderful journey in the insurance industry, please tell us, what are the things that helped you grow through your over 2 decade journey?
So again, I have three P's to carry with me. One is the purpose. I always find my purpose or a goal to do something. Like ICICI actually keep on giving us goals, various goals, which in terms of anything. But one should always have a purpose. I want to defeat my last goal to the next one. So I always find one purpose to do it. Another is my passion. I really love what I'm doing. I really acknowledge that I am a advisor, I'm an insurance advisor, and I'm helping people. it feels very happy when people come to you after the maturity, and you feel very happy that this amount has come something in their life to do with. Lastly, I feel pride about my work. Whenever I'm going out, I'm a HNI wife. I never say that I'm being an HNI wife. I always tell them that I'm an insurance advisor and investment consultant. I'm happy what I'm doing. I'm proud of what I'm doing.
Great. Now we've also heard that you were felicitated for the National MSME Award in 2022 for a National Advisory Board by our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. Please tell us about this achievement.
Yeah, this came as a surprise to me also when they shortlisted me as a national awardee. But till date, whenever I think about that moment, it was the best moment of my life. I felt really blessed to have a meeting, 45-minute session with him. And we had a lot of rehearsal for taking that award. And so I was very confident while going on the stage and taking the award from Mr. Prime Minister. And we had it was like a dream come true, and whatever I have done till now, whatever help I did in 2022, the people through insurance, selling and guiding them about the schemes which were available in in a penny amount. So actually helped me in such a way, my kindness helped me in such a way that my Prime Minister and the Government of India awarded me as a national, they gave me as a national award, and I've been a national awardee for 2022.
Congratulations. That is indeed such a huge and such a big achievement, Mrs. Gupta. And on that note, it is now time to move to our next segment of the session, which is Moment of Truth with Customers. Please share with us a moment of challenge or weakness which you might have faced in your life, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, the major weakness was in me when I started working was myself really, because I never had any skill of selling things. I was, although I was a extrovert person, but selling something is very different. You know, you have to have a skill. I was trained by ICICI, but still, it is very difficult to sell insurance. You know, and moments there's so many questions coming from them because you're selling something which is not visible.
Mrs. Gupta, with that, my next question in the same segment is, what is that single motivation that keeps pushing you to achieve beyond excellence year over year?
My positive attitude.
So let's move on to the next question, which is that we've heard that you've been associated with IPRU since 2001. Please, can you share some of your fondest memories with us?
Actually, IPRU is very dear to me. It's my second family. So there have been many memories which I share with ICICI, whether it's a Star Club, President Club, or TOT forums. I've been there. They've been supportive. They've been motivating me. They've been showcasing me as a leader always. And apart from there, the ICICI being very supportive to my family also. They've been listening to my ups and downs. So a particular moment would be hard for me to share, but yes, it was very nice when I achieved my 10th Star Club award, and my mother was there on the stage.
And now let's move on to our next segment, which is life goals, aspirations. Please tell us, how do you see the next decade? What goals are set for the coming years?
So whatever I did last year, obviously, that was very best of mine in my career. So I want to beat that record first of all. And I'm looking forward again, a national award from my country again. I'm looking forward to that. Like I'm just hoping if I get that also. And many more awards from ICICI. I'm looking forward President Club. I'm looking forward for Star Club again. That would be the 19th Star Club. And many more awards to be there in my, I'm waiting for that. So obviously, whatever I did last year, I want to do best of mine in this year also. I earlier also I told you I want to beat my records. I am not comparing or competing with any of my competitors.
On that very positive and happy note, it is now time to have your family with us. Can we have the entire family on the screen, please? Hello, Gupta family. How are you doing?
Hi.
The frame looked amazing in the beginning with just Mrs. Gupta, but let me tell you, the beauty has gone to another level with all five of you together in this frame. You all are looking absolutely perfect. Ekdam picture perfect moment ban gaya, believe me. So without any further ado, let's start with a rapid fire round. So Himalay, tell us cricket or football?
Cricket.
Okay. Mr. Gupta, favorite color, red or black?
Black.
Great. Moving forward, Garima, going camping with family or friends?
Priority is always family.
That's clearly visible in the love that the family members in this frame share. Moving forward, we have Pranav. Traveling abroad or Indian states?
Abroad.
Sir, movies you like? Do you like comedy or drama?
Only action movies.
Ma'am, actors, Bollywood or Hollywood?
Bollywood, strictly Bollywood.
Garima, street food or North Indian food?
Not Indian.
Favorite corner of the house, Pranav?
The living room.
Thank you so much for all your wonderful answers. Anyone would like to share anything with us?
So I think just something about Mama. I
Yeah.
think she's a person who I seek inspiration from, be it in terms of how caring she is as a mother, be it in terms of how diligently she does her work, or in terms of everything, she gives us a benefit of doubt for everything that we do or we say. So that's the positive attitude that she was talking about. She'll always do that. So we all admire and inspire her to the most extent possible.
That is so beautiful, Garima. Thank you so much for sharing this. I can clearly see आपके family में ना आप लोग कितना मजा करते होगे वो दिख रहा है frame में. Mr. Gupta, we would request you to please say a few words before we officially conclude.
She has seen so many MDRTs over there, targets and all that.
Oh.
She was trying, how can I do this? This is not possible for me. That time target was 24 lakhs for MDRT. And we all motivated her. And she did 32 lakhs that year.
Okay, Pranav, would you like to share some memories with her?
But yeah, it has been a good journey with her, especially when she qualifies for those trips abroad. That is what motivates us to motivate her.
Thank you. And Himalay?
I feel she's the best. And yeah, trips gets us motivated as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, a big thank you to each one of you. It was a wonderful, wonderful time chatting with you all. Lastly, any closing words, Mrs. Gupta?
The last word would be the thank note that I'm really grateful and thankful to ICICI and all the colleagues, all the seniors, all the management.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, a big thank you to each one of you. It was a wonderful, wonderful time chatting with you all. Thank you for taking your valuable time out and having this chat and this segment with us. Once again, I would like to take this moment to salute you for being the true torch bearer of life insurance. Thank you for being the ultimate beacon in the life insurance industry. Our life influencer, ये बंदे मस्त है, जबरदस्त है, क्योंकि बंदे अच्छे हैं. My name is Nisha Shetty signing off. See you again next time on Life Influencers. Bande
Achhe hain.
Achhe hain.